one of the anecdotes from the Disney animators coming to us is because animating is acting. When you're animating a character and their expressions and their movements, you are acting as that character. It's got to a point where unless you are the identity of the person that's doing the animating, you can't animate that.
What?
So,
What? Are you serious?
100%. Yeah, no, this
I'm not really that surprised though.
Is that why the animation was so shit?
Well, Alan is working on this story. I think the first part 1 is going to come out a week from Wednesday. So December 20th is when the first article is going to hit. And it's all about John Lasseter and what really happened behind the scenes with his departure. All the details. But this is just an anecdote, but it's like you cannot animate someone that you are not, right? So you need to be the identity of the thing you're animating. And the animator that pushed back, who's talking to us, says, well, what if I'm animating a fish? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
this is a
quadriplegic or something like that. Yeah.
Share.
This is a stupid mindset, but that'll be in future, parts to the article. But I mean, we're being inundated with so much info that we're having to break it up into parts, and we're just doing it chronologically, starting with John Lasseter, because when that happened, that was there were seeds of it before that, but that was the beginning of the end for the company in terms of the activist rot. And the activist rot, it's manifests itself. Now we see, the college professors and their like horrific testimony, which is I'm just happy to see at least people are shocked. But what I'm very disappointed about is where are our leaders in terms of saying something, I mean, it's funny that like SNL used to make social commentary that was useful. And now it's just part of the message. Like I mean, that's why late night TV is dead. Right. But yeah, this is where we are with animation. It's come that far.
Right.
Well, yeah, my best friend did Mrs. Potato Head and the dinosaur in the first Toy Story. So he wouldn't be allowed to do it because he's neither a potato head or a dinosaur.
Well, that was the logic. This is stupid logic, but that's where they are.
I mean,
can't wait to.
There's two parts to the 3D animator. There's the puppeteer, they're called, not animators. So the people who do the animation put together the inverse kinematics and set all the characters up, all the facial movements and capabilities to do facial movements. And then the puppeteer is who animates it. So do you have to be of the same ilk to even do the character?
Right.
I mean, the rabbit hole is stupidly long if you're going to go down that route.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're like doing a blind character, or like I said before, a quadriplegic character or something like that. What number of things you could throw in there that obviously that person couldn't physically do the work, right? So
then they don't get represented, I guess.
Exactly. Well, anyway, that being said, I can't wait to check that out, Chris, because I'm curious how much of what I heard is the same as what you guys heard about the ousting of Lasseter and some of the other stuff that I didn't know about. I can't wait to check it out. So, because I think that's probably the one moment where you can pinpoint where things completely went off the rails for Disney. I mean, if you could say, you could kind of just take Star Wars and Marvel out of the equation for a moment. That was the thing that killed Disney as a company for what its brand was, right? Because Lasseter was the only guy there was kind of still holding on to that mantle of what Disney used to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to check that out.
This clip was taken from Midnight's Edge in the Morning, which streams live every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time on the Midnight's Edge main channel. There you can send in your live questions and comments before clips and full stream replays are uploaded to Midnight's Edge live archives. We are also on Twitter, Rumble, Odyssey and Facebook, so smash that like, help share, subscribe and join us.